Good morning. This is a mid-August class, and I was thinking about it this morning. In the summertime, we practice Qigong for our heart because we want to find more joy, compassion. The element is fire, and so it's very vibrant and lots of love. So this is the time to expand our compassion for all and enjoy this time. And I have a reading this morning, but I also want to just expand a little bit on that, because in China has 5 seasons, and we sort of do also, we might call late summer Indian summer, or autumn before the fall. And so as we move slowly into the autumn, we'll be practicing more monkey frolics, saying goodbye to the crane. But the monkey frolics are a lot of fun as we get very busy and curious about things, and we prepare for the fall and the upcoming winter. Today I'm going to start us off with a reading. I invite you to place both feet flat on the floor. Connect to the earth, feel grounded. You can wiggle your toes. Take a deep breath, feeling your spine. Smile to your mind. And sense the immense sky above you. I like this time of year. The Perseids are glowing, lighting up our sky with meteors. But today's reading is called Control is an Illusion. Attempting to control external events will never keep us safe. Control is an illusion. Whatever we try to control, we separate from ourselves. Whatever we try to fix, we ruin. Life is sacred and flows exactly as it should. We return to our breathing. It knows exactly what to do, rising and falling without conscious control. In the same way, we sometimes have an excess, and sometimes we have a lack. We sometimes assert ourselves, and sometimes we hold back. We sometimes succeed and sometimes fail completely. Our practice is to see all of this without taking it so seriously. That way, we do not abandon ourselves. We remain in peace. Yeah, the control thing. Ooh, could have a whole class on control. But let's bring our awareness to the breath. And you can close your eyes or keep it open, whatever works best for you. Begin to notice the cooler air coming into your nose. Warmer air as it leaves your nose. Here. Sensing the breathing from inside your body. Notice the length and quality of the breath without judgment. Notice if you're rushing the breath at all, and consciously try to slow it down. All we have to do here is breathe. And then let's take a full deep breath and hold the breath. Feel the chest tighten, feel the ribs tightening. And then slowly exhale through the mouth, little, not forcing, just letting go. Imagine gray smoke leaving your body. And as you inhale through the nose, just as slowly, breathe in white mist. Breathe it into your brain. Hold the breath when you're completely filled up. And imagine that white mist nourishing your brain cells, nourishing your blood. And when you're ready, let's breathe out through the mouth again. Gray smoke leaves your body, letting go of thoughts that don't serve you, worries. And again, through the nose, breathing in white mist as you breathe in peace of mind. Holding the breath again. And as you hold, smile to your mind, soften the neck and shoulders, let the shoulder blades be heavy. And relax your face. And then let it go through the mouth. We're going to do 3 more slow, deep breaths where we hold the breath, breathing in stillness this time. Smile to your mind. If you can relax your belly, your buttocks. And this time, let's let go of any pain or illness that we might have. So just imagine as you exhale, let it go. Breathing in through the nose, breathing in healing energy. And let it go to wherever it needs to go. Holding the breath. Soften to receive. When you're ready, let's exhale. Find that place of emptiness. It's a little bit further than you might think it is. And then let's breathe in joy, celebrating summer. Holding the breath, letting joy flow into our bloodstream, into our muscles, into our bones. When you're ready, releasing any gray smoke from your body. Finding that empty place, draw in the belly, push all the air out. And last one. And as you hold your breath, say to yourself, I am happy, I am well, and I am peaceful. I am happy, I am well, I am peaceful. And release anything that isn't happy, well, and peaceful. Squeeze it out of your body. And then take a slow, deep breath, noticing the length and quality of the breath. Do a little bit more breathing, but this time a little more dynamic. Let's rub our hands together. And we're going to yawn as we stretch and do a little sleepy tiger. Let's clap our hands together and then draw the arms back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and let's see if you can get a yawn. Oh, bring the hands towards the heart. And then again, inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Oh. And now one palm up to the sky, one palm down to the earth. Yawn. Oh, palms face each other as they meet at the heart. And then roll the palm up, the palm down, yawn. Oh, let's do that one more time, each side. Inhale, don't stifle, yawn. Oh, this is one of those where you fake it till you make it. Oh, and then let's open our arms out to the side. Last big yawn. Oh. And place one hand on your knee, the other make a fist. We place our fist on our cheek. Close your eyes. If you get a yawn, that's great. Oh, something so satisfying about a good yawn. Oh. And then let's wake up and draw the shoulder blades back. Oh. And then one paw up, one paw down, and you can look up as you yawn. Oh, we're also blending a little heaven and earth here. Palm is receiving from the sky, receiving from the earth. Oh, bringing it right into the heart. One more each side. Oh. Let's open our arms out to the side. Stretch your heart open, lungs open, yawning. Ah. And then making a fist with one hand. Let your chest, your cheek rest in your hand. Close your eyes. Little cat nap. Oh, and good. And then give yourself a little shake. Let's interlace our fingers. We're going to do the snake climbing up the column, and you can lift your arms up. Now, if you can't do this, it's okay to keep your hands here. Some shoulders may not be able to do this. So Matt, think about your tailbone, and then very slowly, we're gonna twist to the left, and starting with the tail and then the sacrum, and then slowly the lumbar, and then feel it in your ribs, all the way up to the neck, and then gaze over your shoulder. Nice deep breath here. And then just as slowly, let's unwind. Start with whatever you want to start with, whatever feels more natural. Coming back to center, let's inhale. And then exhale, very slowly, visualizing your vertebra, squeezing as you twist. Take a full deep breath. And with the inhale, come back and unwind. Let's look up and push up. Big stretch. And then relax a little bit. And we're going to twist one more time to each side. You can also keep your hands on your head if you like. So the column, the snake climbs up the column. The column is your spine. And all of the tissues are wrapping around. Nice stretch. Slowly come back to center. And then other way. If it's okay, you can bring your arms back up. And then let's come back to center, look up, stretch up, a little bit of an arch here. And then let's bring the hands towards the belly. Drop the chin on the chest. Let's do 3 head rotations. Doesn't matter which direction. We take one slow breath for each rotation. What a luxury to move slowly in our bodies. When you're ready, go the other direction. And when you're finished, start to do a gentle sway, undulating the spine from side to side. And then begin to roll the shoulder as you undulate, looking from side to side, whatever shoulder's rolling, gaze to that side. And last two. Notice what you feel in your body. Can you notice your shoulder blade? And good. And again, a little wobble. This time more from the weight. We're going to practice flying goose today, a seated version. The back of the hands come together. And here, let's do a little curl. So let your chin drop on the chest. Look down and reach out from your shoulders through your elbows to your wrists and to your fingers. And then roll the hands so the palms face upwards. And now we look to the sky as the arms go behind us. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, stretch open the heart and lungs. And then back of the hands float together as you curl, opening now the back of the heart and the back of the lungs. And let's coordinate with the breath. With the inhale, we arch. Exhale, curl from the tailbone all the way to the top of the head. Follow your breath. Reach up, arch up, lift, and then sink. Let's do 3 more. So important to move our spines every day, twisting them, side bending, arching and folding. This helps our brains as there's more space in the spinal column to let fluids flow. Last one. And then allow the hands to rest on the knees. Reestablish the feet on the ground. And imagine merging with the earth. Soften your feet, soften your legs, and allow earth medicines to start to move through you, coming up the core, through the neck and shoulders, into the head. And imagine the crown of the head opening, and the earth medicine can flow up towards heaven. Now let's reverse it. Smiling to your mind, visualizing the byway point open. Imagine the light of the sun and the moon, and breathe the light into your mind. Soft body, let the light flow through the neck, into the shoulders and core of your body. Feel your body soften to receive. Let it flow all the way down to your feet. Slow, deep breath. As we lengthen the spine, tucking the chin slightly, let's open the palms out to the side and reach. So from the heart, stretching through the shoulders, through your biceps and triceps, all your muscles, through the lower arm muscles into the hands. And then let's bring the energy right into the heart. Hands come in. And this time, push out to the side, sending love and healing out into the world. Fingers are towards the sky, so we get a little tendon changing here. Pushing out. And then relaxing the wrists, palms come parallel, and bring it right into your heart. Deep breath. And let's do that again. Exhale, palms out. Fingers to the sky, push out through the heels of your hands. Sending healing to all of nature. And then bringing healing right into your heart. And then let's begin to tap our hearts. And as you tap your heart, we're going to do a little sound healing for our organs today. Let's tap and say, ha, and we can chant it. Ha. Let's move the fingers up towards the lung area. The sound for the lungs is ah. So as we tap, we're getting blood and energy to move in our organs. The sound is ah. Let's take a deep breath in. Ah. Thank you, lungs. Let's come down to your right side. So tap underneath your right breast, stimulating the liver. The sound for the liver is shoo. So we want to get that sh sound. Nice deep breath in. Shoo. Thank you, liver. Let's come across the belly. We can thank our digestive system, no sound associated, more with the spleen and the stomach. So let's come over to your left side. Moving energy and blood, emotions. The sound for the spleen is whoo. Deep breath in. Whoo. Thank you, spleen and stomach. And then let's take fists and gently tap your kidneys. I'm going to take a deep breath for the kidneys. The sound for the kidneys is shoo-ree. Let's take a deep breath in. Shoo-ree. And then rub our kidneys a little bit, getting our life force energy to flow robustly into our bodies. You can go ahead and rub your sacrum and tail if you like. Tap your buttocks. And then tap your ribs. Let's rub our hands together. Do a little tap on the head. Thank you, brain. Tip the chin forward to tap your occiput. Gently tap your ears. And then let's bring the fingers to the forehead as we come down through the third eye. Thank your intuition. Thank your eyelids and eyeballs as you tap your eyelids. And your nose, cheeks, beneath the nose for the gum, upper gums and teeth. And then beneath the lower lip for the lower gums and teeth. Let's stroke our necks. Stroke your front of your body. I'm gonna still stand up. We can stay seated as we continue. Let's come on to a knee or a leg. We'll give it a nice rub. If you prefer, you can bring one leg over the other leg. Tap your foot. Thank you, foot. Thank you, calf and shin. Thank you, knee. And then move over to the other leg. Thank you, knee. Thank you, ankle. Thank you, foot. Thank you, toes. And then when you're finished with the legs, rub your hands just briefly And we'll tap over this over a shoulder and come down the top of the arm, spread the fingers wide. And let's stay with our hands for a moment. So let's pull on the little finger. This finger is associated with the heart. So anything you want to get rid of, any heart emotions, hate, impatience, just brush it off. And then move to the ring finger. This is associated with the lungs. Any grief or sadness, just pull it out. And the middle finger associated with anger. So we pull that out. The pointer finger is associated with fear, kidneys. And then the spleen is the thumb, associated with worry, anxiety, and pull it off. Good job. And then let's tap the palm, come up the inside of the arm, underneath, and then a gentle brushing from elbow to ribs. And then let's go over to the other side. Give yourself a nice tap on the shoulder. Tell yourself you're a good human for practicing Qigong. Coming down the arm. Thank you, elbow, forearm, wrist. Spending a little time again on this side. So the little finger associated with the heart. Pull it out. And then ring finger, the lungs, middle finger, the liver, pointer finger, the kidneys, and the thumb, the spleen. And let's bounce the fingertips together. So here we have the acupressure points associated with our 5 organs. So this is a nice way to gently stimulate, get energy flowing into the channels. And then let's come up the inside of the arm. And then a little brush. I think we covered our whole body, so let's give ourselves a hug. Close your eyes, take a moment, tell your body you love it so much, and thank it. Thank you, body. I love you. And then as we unwind, let's part the clouds, pushing away any clouds that might be hovering around us today. You're welcome to remain seated. But before we stand up, notice how you feel. Just take a moment. And take a breath of gratitude again. And make your way to standing. And let's reestablish our connection to earth, life, and heaven. I like to come into Wuji. So notice my hands are no higher than my solar plexus. Toes are pointed forwards, knees slightly bent. Breathe in peace. And then let's roll the left hand so the palm is out. So both palms are facing to the left. And we're going to practice a little swimming dragon today. So we're going to make a giant figure 8. The hands go out to the right, come up overhead, out to the left, and they push through the heart. Now that's the top circle. And then let's come down. And the back of the hands flow through the heart. Again, inhale. Hold the breath as you come through the heart, pushing the palms lead. Exhale. And hold the breath empty as the back of the hands lead. Inhaling. Hold. Exhaling. Hold. And then once you feel the movement, know the movement, let your whole body be loose. You'll notice that I'm shifting the weight. I watch my hands. Every joint in our body is involved. Our ankles, knees, hips, whole spine and neck, shoulders, elbows and wrists, all involved. Last one this side. See if you can sense your dragon tail. The hands meet back at the heart. Let's roll the wrists. They both face off to the left. Oh, I'm sorry, that's my left, you're right. And here we go. Up through the heart, making the bottom circle. I like to squat down. It keeps the legs strong. So use your knees here, use your legs. Move down, connecting earth and heaven, bringing it all through the heart. We reach up, capture heaven energy, bring it through the heart. And as we go down, we capture earth medicine and we let that flow through the heart. Let's do a few more. This time playing with push and pull. So we push energy through the heart. Back of the hands, we pull energy through the heart. Let's do 3 more. Notice the effort it takes to push. And there's a little effort as you pull, or you could just flow. Let's play with that. That's a push, little effort. And this time, instead of pulling, just go with the flow, like water. Last one. And good. Give it a little shake. Shake out your feet. Let's shake our dragon tails. A little bounce. You can bounce on both of your heels. This dislodges old tired energy, stuck energy. Shake out your feet. And very nice. So we did all of our spinal warm-ups seated today. When we twisted, we did sleepy tiger, that's our side bend, and the arching and folding with flying goose. And let's transition into an easy crane. So legs bent. Imagine your webbed feet, your long neck, sense your wings and your chest. And let's harness the energy of the crane. This is the animal associated with summertime and with the heart. And so we reach behind and then out to the side as if we're gathering energy and we're pulling the spirit of the crane right into our lower dantian, into our belly. So we gather the energy of grace, beauty, balance, patience. One more. Inner stillness and joy. Palms can face your body as you bring the crane energy into your heart and breathe it in. And then wash your face with the crane energy, the mind of the crane, and then surround yourself with the spirit and the aura of the crane. Let's start with bending knees and just a gentle fly up. And exhale, sink down. Focus on your breath, becoming full and then empty. Fingers are light like feathers. Let's shift the weight to the left foot. Lift your right heel up. Sink into the right foot. The left heel up. Following your breath. If you're breathing more deeply and slower than I am, good for you. The idea is to go as slowly as you can. And if you want more, you can begin to hover or lift your foot. Sinking softly. You don't have to lift it high. You can keep it low. Or if you want, you can draw the knee towards the navel. If this is easy for you, bring a pause into it. Hold, pause, and then set down. There are lots of different levels to choose from. If you want even more than this, I'll show you level 4. We come up and then we bring our wings a little closer and we flex our foot, pulling the toes towards the knee. Whoa. And then we let it go. If you want, you can try it on the other side. Bring it up, wings in a little bit, flex your foot, and then let's let it go. One more each side, whatever level feels good. Grace and beauty of the crane. Let's move through our day today as if we were the beautiful crane. And let's bring our wings into the lower dantian. Now your feet become a little duck-footed. We're transitioning into white crane spreads its wings, or it's really her wings. And we'll do, I like to do it in 3 parts. Part 1, let's do our 3 points of focus. Lengthen the spine. Conscious breath. Breathing in the beauty of the crane. We start with a little bent knee, and the wings come down and then out to the side. Notice my fingertips are down, and then they go up to the sky, elbows are bent, and there's a push, so my arms are straight. And then we relax the wrists, fingers down, bring the hands in front of the heart, and we pull in towards the lower dantian. Let's try that again. So we inhale and exhale, push. Bring the hands together in front of the heart, and now push out towards me, palms towards your screen. From here, we let the palms go down, and then the fingers are by the lower dantian, they come up to the heart, and we do a circle. So let's just try that for a moment. We do a circle. You can let your hands roll on top of each other. We've practiced this a couple times in this form. Good. Hands by the lower dantian. From the beginning, inhale. Exhale, push. Inhale. Hands come together in front of the heart. Exhale, push out in front. Inhale, draw energy in, up to the heart, up to the head. And then this time, the hands separate, palms face the front. And using just your elbows and wrists, bring the hands to the waist. And then we fold our wings. We turn the palms towards the back and we fold. Then the reason I say just bring the hands to the waist, because it's very common for people to want to pull all the way up and squeeze. And it does feel good to do that. But for this form, we don't squeeze our shoulders. The shoulders stay away from the ears, and then we fold. Give yourself a little shake. And let's do that part one again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Push. Inhale, the little circle. Exhale, wingtips to the ground. Inhale, wingtips come to the waist and we fold our wings. Let's move on to part two. So part two, we bring the wings overhead and we open and look up. And then we make a mudra with the thumb and first finger. They touch as we bring wisdom into our temples and we bend. There's a squat here. And then we rise up like a little starburst. We release. The palms go to the ground. Roll the palms so they face the sky. Make the mudra, thumb and first finger. Bring it into the temples. And this time we reach all the way up and we balance on the balls of our feet. My hands are touching and I bring my hands into my lower dantian. Give your wings a little shake. You can shake your tail. Let's do part two again. We inhale up overhead with our wings and then open. Make the mudra with the fingers, bend the knees. Rise up and release. Palms to the earth. Roll the wrists, palms to the sky. Make the mudra. Bring them through to your temples. Bend. And then up onto the toes, reach towards heaven. One hand crosses over the other. And we come down, bringing energy, heaven energy, right into our lower dantian. Good. Shake it out. We'll do it from the beginning. Think about your nice crane body. And let's go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Wingtips to the waist. Inhale. And fold your wings. Exhale. Wingtips overhead. Inhale. And exhale. Open. Inhale. Make the mudra. Bring them through your temples. Bend. And then release. Palms to the earth. Palms to the sky. Make the mudra. Bring to the temples. Bend. Stretch. Look up. Reach. Hands touch. And we bring heaven right into the lower dantian. Now from here, we go to palms up. So we come from the lower dantian, hands covering, to palms up, and we squeeze our shoulder blades together. So it's a nice big squeeze. And then we bring one hand into the other palm and thumbs touch. So it looks kind of like this. And now we twist. Looking down at the earth, twist to one direction, doesn't matter which one, as if you were a crane looking for a gopher or a fish for your next meal, and then slowly come back to center. Twist to the other side, and slowly back to center. I like to inhale as I begin the twist, and I exhale as I come to center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. And now we go down and we grab our fish. So we bend, hands keeping that beautiful gesture, and we capture the fish or the gopher and bring it into our heart. Give it a little shake. Let's do part 2 again. So that hands come up overhead, arms and wings, and we open. Make the mudra. Inhale. Sink and exhale. Rise up. Palms down. Inhale. Roll the wrists. Bring the mudra to the temple. This time balance. Reach. Like grasping the sun, and pull it right into your belly. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then place one hand in the other, thumbs touch. And we twist. Inhale. Exhale. Other side. Again. Making our way back to center. We do a squat or a bend, bringing energy up to the heart. Good. And now we fly. This is the white crane spreads her wings. We spread our wings, reach up, reach down, and then the wingtips cross right at the heart. Spread your wings, other side. And the wingtips come back to the heart. Again, each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We end up at the heart. Palms, my hands are touching. And we push out like we did in the beginning. So there's that push out. The palms are out in front. And we do that same little circle. We come up. Open the palms, facing out. Bring in the wingtips to the waist. And we fold our wings again. Give yourself a little shake. That's the complete kata. We'll do it from start to finish, and then I'm going to open it up to questions or comments, just in case there's some confusion. Okay, remember starting with the feet kind of duck-footed. Let's do our 3 points of focus. This is 3 deep breaths. For the third breath is for the mind, breathing in grace and beauty. And let's go. Moving into part 2 overhead. Making the mudra. Palms down. Roll the wrists. Mudra. Up to the sky, balance. And drawing celestial heavens into our belly. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. and hands connect. Let's go fishing. Grasping our lunch, bringing it into your heart and spread your wings. Inhale, exhale. And you can look up or down. Sometimes I like to follow my top wing up to the sky. And other times I follow the wing down to the earth. And the wingtips come together at the heart. Hands touch, we push. Do the little gathering, circling, bringing energy into the 3 dantians. Give your hands a little shake, give your tail a little shake. And if you have questions, now's the time to unmute, and we can go over any areas that might be a little iffy. And if not, we'll just do it again, and then we'll do something else to finish us out, take us to the end of the class. So if you have questions, please feel free to ask them.
I just have one quick question. When you rotate with your hands at your belly, do your hands stay resting on your belly, or do they glide over with you? They stay right on the dantian?
They stay right on the dantian, thumbs touching. Good
Thank
question.
It's awesome. Thanks. I'm glad we're recording it. Thank you for showing us this.
And we'll be practicing it next week as well, because it's kind of fun. Once you learn it, it's like, oh, then you want to practice it on your own because it's so pretty. And it's not as difficult as a Tai Chi because we're not moving our feet. So that's what makes it a Qigong Kata. So, but I just love it.
Yeah. And that word Kata is related to Qigong specifically, or
Kata is a sequence of movements that are choreographed together. So Tai Chi could be considered a kata. I think, I'm not going to, I want to say it's a Korean word, but I think I'm wrong, but I want to say that it's like, a series of choreographed movements.
Got it.
It's Kata.
I don't have a question, but I have a statement of something I wanted to share. When I first took Qigong classes with you, we did crane, and of anything that we did, that resonated with me more than anything else. Maybe because I've been a bird watcher for years, and nothing captured the crane like this exercise. It is the most serene, in my opinion, of any exercise that we do, and it's just always beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, Sue. I agree with you. It's very serene. That's a good word. I like that. Okay. Well, if there's any other questions, let's do it. Otherwise, we can do the kata one more time. White crane spreads her wings. Okay, I'm going to mute you then. And let's practice it one more time. And I encourage you to think about the breath. It's a slow moving kata. Hands on, the wingtips on the belly. Embody the crane energy, the crane heart, the crane mind. Finding balance, and let's go. Part 2. And close your eyes and relax for a moment. Breathing in the serenity and peaceful nature of the crane. Relax your shoulders, your arms, your throat and chest. Breathing in grace and beauty. And imagine yourself moving through the day with the grace and precision of the crane. Every step deliberate, every movement slow and peaceful. Keeping the inner stillness of the crane with you throughout your day. Coming back to the breath, place your hands on your lower dantian. Lengthen your spine. See yourself as the crane or the egret, the heron. And thank your body. Let's bring our hands to our middle dantian, the heart-mind center. And since it's still summertime, we breathe in patience, joy, creativity, love. And then let's bring our hands to the forehead as we connect to our upper dantian, our spiritual nature. And the spiritual nature of all things. We practice crane and tiger today. The ferocity of the tiger, the focus of the tiger, and the playful nature of the tiger. And connect to the best version of yourself. Breathe it in. And then begin to raise your hands up overhead as you surround yourself with the best version of you. And that's what's going to be in our energy field. Honor yourself by bringing the hands to prayer, giving yourself a little bow. And I honor all of you here today. Thank you for practicing Qigong with me. And I look forward to seeing you next time we meet.